St. Vincent considers suing Trinidad over a currency issue. And in sport, Trinidad and Tobago Red Force now at the bottom of the regional 4-day championship standings. I'm Ricardo Roberts and this is Caribbean in 10 for Tuesday, January 16th, 2018. I'll be back with the details after the break.
Did you know that a strategy has been developed to help improve the region's education and human resources?
You didn't? Well, the HID strategy, as it is called, will guide CARICOM in how it delivers quality education and training to the people of the region.
The strategy has been crafted by a group of experts called the HRD Commission.
Consultations have been done across the region to get your input.
Do you know that none of us will be left behind?
The HRD strategy is important to all of us, students, parents, and employers. It will prepare the region, especially the youth, for the 21st century economy and society.
The HRD strategy, unlocking Caribbean human potential.
The issue of Vincentian traders in agricultural produce being unable to convert their earnings to EC dollars after plying their trade in Trinidad and Tobago could end up before the Caribbean Court of Justice. That's the word from Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, who says that while his government has implemented short-term measures to deal with the matter in Kingstown, a long-term solution is needed. And he says it's a matter which the CCJ may well have to deal with. As a result of the current situation, some traders have large stockpiles of Trinidad and Tobago currency in Port of Spain, and farmers in St. Vincent are reluctant to sell their produce to these traders because of the delay in getting paid. To deal with this, Kingstown has set up a facility at the Bank of St. Vincent and the Grenadines that allows the conversion of Trinidad and Tobago dollars to Eastern Caribbean dollars. But Port of Spain says it is constrained by a shortage of foreign exchange in its financial sector. Gonsalves said he will raise the matter at the upcoming intersessional meeting of CARICOM leaders in Haiti next month. Now, yesterday marked the start of the 3-day state funeral for former President of Trinidad and Tobago, Professor George Maxwell Richards. He died last Monday after suffering a heart attack. Yesterday's proceedings began with a military procession to the Parliament building where several well-wishers paid their respects. And as the body lay in state, parliamentarians shared memories of him.
Always have an open door with President Max Richards, and one in which he gave you a certain kind of advice. He made you feel comfortable even in his own sphere. The sort of advice that he gave you to lead and to manage the force. He had a way of putting across his thoughts in that it was not insulting, it was not demeaning, it was not in orders, but you get the idea that he was trying to assist you as much as possible in managing and running the defense force.
And the Minister of Planning, Camille Robinson Regis, noted that the country lost a great man. Opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar remembers the former president as a teacher and mentor and shared what she wrote in the condolence book.
Well, of course, we express our sadness at the loss of His Excellency. And I'll tell you what I wrote in the tribute today. He was a president to the max in every sense of the word. A great son of Trinidad and Tobago, and we are very proud of the work he did and of his achievements.
Political parties that want to contest elections in Jamaica will now face greater scrutiny as new regulations come into effect. They must have their finances monitored and regulated by the Electoral Commission of Jamaica, the ECJ, to meet the criteria for state funding. The parties must also be registered with the ECJ in order to participate in elections and referenda. The information was revealed yesterday morning at the official launch of the system for registration of political parties. So far, the ruling Jamaica Labour Party and the opposition People's National Party have been awarded their certificates of provisional registration. Still in Jamaica now, 2 female wards of the state were killed when a fire engulfed a privately run children's home last night. Now, police say the fire started shortly before 11 p.m. at the Walker's Place of Safety, which serves as a transitional residence for children who have been abandoned or removed from their homes. The other 34 children housed at the premises have been moved to a temporary holding facility at a nearby church. Junior Minister in the Education Ministry, Floyd Greed, said it was a devastating and traumatic experience for all involved. He said the cause of the fire remains undetermined and an investigation will be conducted with the help of the fire department to find out what happened. Stay with us, your Midday Sport is next. Trinidad and Tobago Red Force have slumped to the bottom of the Regional 4-Day Championship standings after suffering their 3rd straight defeat on Sunday. In the latest point standings, Red Force were languishing on 80 points with just 2 wins in 9 matches. Jamaica Scorpions, meanwhile, have taken aim at 2nd place in the already decided championship following their comprehensive 57-run victory over Hurricanes in Kingston. They have 91 points and are only 3.6 points behind the 2nd place Barbados Pride, who drew with new minted champions Guyana Jaguars in their contest at Kensington Oval in Bridgetown. Scorpions and Pride will clash at the Oval in the last round of the competition starting on Thursday. That fixture will decide 2nd place. Hurricanes, who face Volcanoes in the final round, lie 4th on 85.2 points, while Volcanoes are 5th on 80.4 points. Jaguars, still unbeaten this season, sit on top of the standings on 145.2 points, wrapping up their 4th straight title following their 8th round win over Scorpions in Kingston. And they take on Red Force in Georgetown in the final fixture. And former Grenada international Jason Roberts has hailed his late uncle and English football legend Cyril Regis as a pioneer who helped to battle a racist era in English football and pave the way for other black players in the game. Regis, who was born in French Guiana, passed away late Sunday at the age of 59 from a suspected heart attack. Roberts, the former Wigan Athletics and Blackburn Rovers star, said while he remembered Regis fondly as a great family man, he also had a massive impact on the development of the sport in Great Britain. Regis was one of the outstanding black players of the English game. He was capped 5 times by England and was a legend in the league, making 241 appearances for West Bromwich Albion and 238 for Coventry City between 1977 and 1991. Regis is survived by wife Julia and children Robert and Michelle. That's Caribbean in 10. Join us again at 6:30 for Caribbean Newsline. Good afternoon.